Hey, what's up, guys? It's Tommy here. I'm a black Latino queer man living in Florida. And wow, I had made a video yesterday and I did not put it up because there's been such a shakeup in the world of politics that will affect, well, us as a community. And I won't go too deeply into it because honestly, I personally am so tired of talking about this stuff. But I'm looking forward to Kamala Harris and Trump debate. I want to see it go down. I just do. I hope to God that she wins the presidency, mainly because I feel like whatever Trump is going to do is going to be bad on a social level, very much on a social level for the United States. And I am the type of person that I I want peace, even if I have to pay for it. For example, people complain a lot about taxes. I am willing to pay more taxes if that means people get health care, good education, and things of that nature. So I don't really have a problem if Democrats, you know, supposedly make us pay more taxes, according to Republicans. I don't think that's true. I really do think that I have to study that a little bit more. It just seems that Republicans are mainly pro corporate, and they think that if they're pro corporate, then they'll create more jobs, et cetera, et cetera. But the mind of a corporation, the mind of a businessman is always to run your business with the least amount of overhead as possible, and that includes employees. Employees are part of your overhead. COVID 19 was a shining light into that situation because most companies, instead of firing their new hires that don't know how to run the company really well and don't have the skills for customer service per se, at least not as much as your veterans, a lot of companies got rid of their veterans or people that were about to retire or whatever not. And I'm thinking, I wouldn't want my customer service to go down, but they were willing to do that. Same thing when you call somebody, you have to deal with AI, and yeah, the AI makes you like run around in circles before you can probably get the solution to your problem. So we will see where this election takes us. I realize it has re-energized the liberal and democratic base. That Biden stepped down, now Kamala Harris. I'm excited. Honestly, I am excited. I would have voted for Biden anyway because I am a staunch liberal, but I'm more excited to vote for Kamala Harris, and she also has a very pro LGBT record. So I hope to God that she gets it because I'm really concerned with this whole Project 2025 thing. So that's it for that. Now, I also know that I'm in a sweater. I want you to know that here in Florida, we have our central AC units usually in the 60s. So it's like probably like 68, 69 in my house, and I get cold very easily. So it's kind of weird that every time I'm in my house, I'm usually in a sweater because my girlfriend and my mother are polar bears and like it to feel like the Arctic in here. So there's that. Personal updates. Still waiting for the IVF thing to happen. You know, I am just started working on my online personal training business again. Seeing if I can get that off the ground, seeing how I can use that as a second funnel of business. I'm also, still doing in-person training, and I will be spending some time looking for a third funnel of business because it seems to me that everything in America is getting more expensive, and everything in Florida is getting more expensive, and it's ridiculous, But it is what it is, and you have to try to adapt or you drown. And I don't want to drown; I want to adapt. But it seems to me, the way to avoid certain traps is to figure out a way to work harder. And I don't mind a little hard work. So that's that. The price for the IVF here in America was going to be $175,000. So me and my partner have opted to try to do something out of the United States and see how that works for us. So I'm still keeping my fingers tied, still not on testosterone, but I'm feeling better with it now. than I was at the beginning. I'm dealing way better with it now than I was in the beginning. And I'm also realizing that I'm getting a little stronger. At least I am getting my regular strength back. So I'm looking forward to changes in my body that I can do naturally. And then, of course, the HRT, when that steps its way in, it'll be great. It'll be awesome. I think I'm just happy at the current moment because I've grown to accept what is, knowing that what is won't be what is. It'll be temporary, and then it should get better. It should definitely get better, and that's kind of how I'm trying to live my life right now. I I don't advocate the same way some trans people do, and I don't have a problem with the way anyone advocates. I have a more subtle way of doing things, and that's also keeping me like happy and healthy, and just like helping community. Running my support group and you know being a support to my girlfriend, the things she does for community, and that's also beautiful to see because what I've realized about this time, hatred and misinformation and disinformation as a community, we have been very resilient here in Florida. Like I remember when DeSantis went nuts, and I was like, wow, so that's it. We can't use our doctors to get our gender affirming care. And several organizations like started reaching out to places where we could get gender affirming care and started doing that. So that made me feel a little better. But it's just that we're so resilient. I have a lot of faith in our community because we are resilient. We do think things through. We do help each other. And so while I'm scared, I'm I'm really scared of what can happen if Project 2025 becomes a reality. And I'm, I'm afraid, but I'm also hopeful and looking to be amazed because our community is very resilient. But I'm praying for the day where my trans siblings and the queer community as a whole can just stop being resilient and just have a great day. Be blessed.